Sharon, being in the state legislature, obviously has really worked very hard for all of us, and she represents us. And as an elected official, sometimes you have your regular job, and sometimes you have the ability to do things. And Sharon has done a lot of other things. She's used her position to speak out on behalf of all of us in the community. And a lot of times people may not like that, saying, well, that's not your job, or that's somebody else's job. But Sharon's never been one to shy away. So she's been very, very supportive of so many issues around public education and how we could make it stronger. She's been very supportive of parents, and that sometimes they may not get the right type of support. So that's one of the reasons why she created an office that specifically works with parents and trying to navigate the system. She wanted to get it to people as close as she could so they could understand how to impact the system. She didn't want the bureaucracy to stop people from finding out how to navigate the system and do the best for their kids.
If you ask Sharon a question, you will get an answer. Maybe not at that minute, but she will research. If she doesn't know the answer at that moment that you're asking that question, she will research till she gets that answer. And I know, because she'll spend, from we get home from the event at 9 o'clock in the evening, and she'll spend till 3 o'clock the next morning researching that question that you asked so that she can have an answer for you at 9 o'clock in the morning. She's just so dogged in her, in her quest to get you the right answers that you're looking for. And that's sort of what she does as a legislator. She answers all her calls. She emails all the messages that come in, emails that come in. She'll answer all of them, and she'll stay up all night, getting answers to people who have issues, who have problems. She's very dedicated in that.
No matter what, you better bring your A game. A game. Don't bring your weak stuff when you talk to Sharon about anything. Is that there's a lot of depth and breadth. She could see things from multiple dimensions, and just a quick study too. So if you want to talk to her about something, you better bring your A game or just keep your mouth shut. So that's one thing I would do. That's my recommendation, advice to any of you out there. That's what I would do. Don't bring your weak stuff.
My mother called me up one day and she was very upset, and she said, "Why didn't you tell me that you're marrying Bob Santos?" And I said, "Well, because I'm not." And come to find out that the ladies at Blaine Methodist, where Sharon Tomiko's father had been a pastor years before, they were talking, and they heard that Sharon, an activist, from Blaine, had become engaged to Bob Santos. So some of them made the sort of leap that it was me instead of Sharon Tomiko.
I believe I was walking Sharon to her car. It was late. It was late in the evening, and Sharon was smoking away, and I was, we were joking as we always kind of do. And we walked past the governor's mansion, and as we walked by the mansion, there was a car parked, and there was this kind of older couple sitting there, and the woman rolled down her window and said, "Oh dear, there's Governor Locke and Mona." And Sharon kind of looks at the woman, she goes, and I kind of, I kind of looked, and it was almost surreal and bizarre and ridiculous all at the same time, and we just kind of blew it off and just said, "I don't think so," and just kept walking.
Sharon's one of these odd individuals. She's odd in that after she had won her election, she said, "Uncle Al, why didn't you tell me how fun it was to run a campaign?" And I said, fun? She said, yeah, I just loved it. If I knew it was this fun, I'd have ran earlier. I thought she was crazy. But it's really nice that an individual likes to campaign, likes to raise the money, and is obviously very successful at it. But I just thought that was odd. I had never heard a public person running for public office thinking that it was fun. But Sharon thought it was fun, and more power to her because she's been so successful at it.
I think she used to wear certain shoes, actually one particular pair of shoes, to go doorbelling in, because man, she had this tan on her foot where it just, there's this outline, and it didn't vary. I mean, it was just like this tan, and I think she's wearing these flats or something. But I would submit there's no other candidate out there that had a deeper tan than she did, that was so aligned, because Sharon was out there hustling. I'll never forget that, because it was very distinct. But all joking aside, though, is that was definitely a reflection. You know, I'm sure people use words like diligent and dedicated, and you know, one of the things that Sharon does, she attacks things. She don't let go. She don't play 50%, 75%. She's all in. And that 10, I think, was a reflection of going all in to demonstrate to the people in the district that she was the candidate for them.